2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the second round action of the Northern Shore Open. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. The leaderboard is showing our featured player in 5th place as we begin the broadcast. Let's see what he can do today. Now to the first hole. Oh, this one might be heading towards the rough. That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with his next shot. It wasn't very good.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
I'm not seeing too much in this from this vantage point. It should go a little bit to the right.
And as we look at the leaderboard, this player sits in second spot behind Victor Hovland. And now onto the par 3 second.
I have to say, what a spectacular hole this is, but as beautiful it is, it's equally as difficult. Anytime the pin's over on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. Just bail out to the left-hand side and just enjoy the view from there.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. This one looks to be a big bender. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, let's head to the next. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box. Try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot. Again, keep something low. Keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2, and just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is looking like a 40-footer.
Putting for birdie. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Oh, what a putt. And as we move along, this player is currently tied for the lead with Victor Hovland.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
That's a wild one. Straight into the trees. 1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Yeah, he's looking at a bogey putt here.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4. Oh, I'm sure the player's thinking about bouncing back after that poor bogey at the previous hole. Setting up in the first cut here.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday. Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And he's down there. You got a read?
A huge right to left swinger.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That's disappointing to have to settle for the bogey there. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. We've got Victor Hovland in the lead as we head on to the next. The 6th is a par 4. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Always difficult to get a gauge of the exact distance when playing uphill to the green. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
There's some work to be done here onto the green, but a long way from the hole. Setting this putt up from a mile away. Now look at this one come back. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. 14 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Putting for a par here. He's currently sharing 5th place on the leaderboard. And now on the tee of this short par 5.
This is another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you've got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left, around a bunker, placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Atta boy, good shot. From around 180 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. That's out to the right for sure. This putt to get to 7 under the card. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
So close. This for 2nd on the leaderboard. That was a well-played hole. Take the birdie. And with that, he moves to 7 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Oh, that looks like it caught the downslope there. That one's going to run a long way. Handy effort, that one. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 9th. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's going right. That's disappointing. This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt is about 8 feet.
Now this one, this is important. This for par.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. That's tidy. This is his second shot. Just one shot back now. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and two.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt's looking right around 28 feet, I'd say.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that will take him to 7 under. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. 13 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Starting out to the right. Watch this one.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. That caught the downslope. This should chase out. Wonderfully played. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Not bad. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
It's just about 3 feet away. He's currently tied for first. The 14th is a par 5. I don't like the look of that lie. Sitting at 7 under.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. This one looks like it's going left. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. This is a bogey putt coming up. And it's a one-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Oh yeah, this is pretty. Big bounce down the fast lane.
Quality shot, that one. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. The only good thing about free putting for par is you don't drop a shot. Time to take a look at the standings, shall we? And our featured player sits in second place as Victor Hovland continues to lead. Time for the second shot at the 16th. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
And this one will be for bogey. And he'll drop down the leaderboard after that effort. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Ideally, you'd like to challenge the end of this fairway as best possible and leave yourself as short a second shot as you can possibly get into this green that sits across the water from you. Anything left short of that fairway bunker is going to leave a long iron to a small target.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's looking at an elevated green, definitely up the hill.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
There's a little complexity, and this one's going downhill, breaking to the right.
And down it goes. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
Great shot.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Okay, that'll work. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Never mind. Go and make a par on the next. And his round will conclude with a par today. Well, Rich, that round reminded me of that old adage, early ripe, early rotten.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, well, he was born in the penthouse but ended up in the outhouse by the end of his life.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.